Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Art. Welcome for another video. This is some social commentary. This is not comic book related. This is social commentary. It is Tuesday night at 11 o'clock. I'm drinking a Blue Moon. It's nice and cold. Now, what I wanted to talk about, I'm pretty sure you heard about the news about the Winter Olympics is going on and it's going strong. I don't care about the Olympics. I really don't. I have the last time I cared about the Olympic Games was when I was maybe like 10 and 10 years old. That's the only time. But anyway, so here's a problem. What I want to talk about is Shacari Richardson. Now, for those of you who don't know who Shacari Richardson was, last summer, during the Summer Olympics, the United States Doping Association, is it a doping association? Shoot, let me look at it again. The United States Anti-Doping Agency banned her because she smoked weed. She got busted. She took a drug test and got busted for weed. So the United States banned her from the Summer Olympics. While this Russian girl, let's see, Camilla Valieva took some medicine that was, and she got in. What happened? The Olympic Committee found out. The Russian Olympic Committee, she failed the drug test there, and they said, "Go ahead." And so what happened is Shacari Richardson saying it's a racial thing because she was black. Now, to tell you the truth, I do see, in a way, I see her point. In a way, I see her point. But in a way, I don't see her point. She said that she took her, now, for example, the Camilla girl, she accidentally took her grandparents' medication. I don't know. I take medication every day. I never accidentally take my mom's medication. But guess what? The Russian Olympic team said, "Good for her. Go for it." Now, now what happened? She's calling on the International Olympic Committee. I believe it's called the International Olympic Committee. I'm reading this right here because I've been following this a little bit. Shacari Richardson is called the International Olympics Committee to technically say that she should have been, this Russian girl should have been banned. Now the funny thing is the International Olympic Committee, how much power do they really have for the Olympics? Do they? I know they test. I believe they do test themselves. I think they do. I'm not sure. And see, there's a lot of other things that's going on, so that you don't really know. Maybe you do. But in my opinion, Shacari Richardson, you fucked up. You fucked up. You're trying. Not true. I understand you had some family problems. And you felt bad and you decided to smoke some pot. I understand that. I mean, hell, even Michael Phelps smoked pot, and guess what? What happened there? Maybe the United States have very strict rules on that compared to Russia or anybody else, because what they're doing, they're throwing their best athletes. Hey, okay, she messed up. Okay, she took her drug test. Okay, fine. Guess what? We're still throwing our best. We don't care. We're throwing our best athlete out there. Well, America, we're so moral. We have the moral high ground and say, you know what? You messed up, lady. You missed it. You messed up, and now you out. So Shacari Richardson, I mean, I understand you have problems. We all have problems. But here's a problem. I paid the price. For example, something like this, I got behind the wheel. I drove many times and I got busted twice. I spent 3 years of my life in all these medical, not in the medical facilities, but counseling and all this other shit. Paid lots of money and I paid back my debt. So I can do this sitting at home. Don't worry. I'll be right I'll be right here in a minute. After this video, I'll be right here. But thing is, Miss Richardson, you represent the United States of America. And we have to have a high moral background compared to other countries. You have problems, you decide to smoke some marijuana when you know you shouldn't have done it. Like how I knew I shouldn't have been drunk driving. You know you shouldn't have been smoking pot, but you did it anyway. And you got caught. And because you got caught, you fucked up. So which means you could have won a gold medal, but you smoked some weed. Own that shit. Own it. But what happened is, by complaining about this other girl who has nothing to do with you, because the America team banned you. Not the Olympics committee. The American team banned you. According to all the reports, the American team banned you. Not the Olympics. So I mean, that's on you. Except do some kind of, see what happens. I hate when people do that. I hate when people get busted for something when they see other people, something similar things happen, they get free, because my circumstance was different. I mean, tell you the truth, there's lots of, here's the funny thing is, I knew a lot of people back in the day who would get ripping drunk, drive home. I mean, I remember some people, when I was going to the bar scene, some people were actual police officers getting drunk up, barely walking and driving off. And I remember one time, one of the police officers got busted. He got pulled over. Did that police officer go to jail? And I was sitting outside because this was after my first one. I was looking to see what this guy was doing. What happened? He had him sitting in the back seat for a little bit. And what happens? He let him go. The police officer let him go. Basically said, hey, you know what? No, the funny thing is, know what that police officer did? He told him to drive the car back into the parking lot, which he did. And what happened was, called a taxi for that motherfucker. Taxi come so that way he wouldn't lose his job. When I got busted for drunk driving, did they do that for me? No, they throw my ass in jail. Okay, I deserve that. But I'm not sitting around here, but look at this guy. Look at this person. This one person I know, she drinks a lot, and she drives and all sorts of stuff. She drives under the influence. But for some reason, the cops let her go. And do I feel upset about it? I'm like, hey, if that's what happens, that's what happens. But Miss Richardson, in my opinion, you got busted by the Americans. And America punished you for it. So what happened is, if they let this other girl, if the Olympics let her, they had no problems with it. They had no other problems with it. So here's a question: instead of blaming the Olympic Committee, you should be blaming the American Anti-Doping Agency. But guess what? It's going to fall on deaf ears anyway. So here's the thing. You have 4 years to get your act together and not fail any drug tests. And that way you can compete. Other than that, that's it for me. That's it. If you like this kind of talk that I did, let me know down below. You want me to do more of these? Let me know down below. I only do these when I feel inspired to do it, so I don't just wake up and like, oh, I gotta talk about this. No. Something inspired me, and that inspired me to do this video. Then again, I kind of avoided the news and all this other stuff for months, so I wouldn't have to worry about that stuff. But this struck me as odd because I'm sitting right here. It's like I got caught in her situation. She got caught with something and she got punished. I did too. Other people I know didn't get caught, and they still doing their own thing. But with that being said, let me know down below what you think about this. If you have, or if I'm off, let me know down below. Let me know what you think. This is based upon what I've found out so far, and I could be wrong on some parts. So then correct me if I'm wrong, no problem. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to finish this beer, and I'm going to hit the sheets. Just like some women belong in the streets. I know it was a dumb joke, but anyway, talk to you guys later.